Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be doing something really fun. There's a card I've been wanting to play with out of the Spider-Man / Omen Path set that honestly haven't had a good spot for, but this might be the one. And the card we're talking about is Uharis, or Spider-Man 2099, whatever your favorite flavor is. But yeah, let's talk about what this deck looks like. It should be fast and it should be crazy. So starting at the top, we have Dreadmaw's Ire, because we just need a way to pump up our creatures. That's going to be one of the most important things here. We do have some Rizna, the Spider Crown, because if we can connect for 4+, which we have ways to pump it up, then we could get some free cards we could play. Wild Ride, another way to give creatures +3, and this also gives them haste. And we have Giant Growth, just straight up old school Giant Growth. Hemosymbic Might, this is our other good one drop we want to play, because if we pump this, we get to pump something else. So it's double damage, basically. Callous Sellsword, we have a couple of copies of this. We can still use it to fling something, so that's relevant. But every once in a while, we might actually play it as a creature. A couple of Demonic Ruckus, because, well, we can play it from exile, which is important. And then we have some Emberheart Challenger, which also lets us play things from exile. Slickshot Show Off itself can be plotted and played from exile, as can the Aloe Alchemist, which plus something for +3/+2, and Trample, which is big. We have some Frenzied Baloth, which hopefully the haste will matter, but if nothing else, it makes our creatures where they can't be countered. And we have a couple of Questing Druids, because that also lets us play stuff from exile. You kind of see a theme here. And then we have Uharis itself, which is a 2/3 for 2 mana. You can't play it on the first, second, or third turn, but it does have Double Strike and Vigilance. And then at our end step, if we played a land or cast a spell this turn from anywhere other than our hand, which that's why we want so many things from exile, this deals damage equal to its power to any target. If we can play some of these free things and pump this up, we could just be getting a free 5 damage potentially. And a way we can get it on the first couple of turns is if we hit it with Breakout. So Breakout lets our other stuff have haste, obviously, which is good. But if we hit Uharis, well, it just comes down and we have a 2/3 double striker with Vigilance, right? So could be kind of sweet. We'll see if this works out. And I looked for other people to see if other folks have already done this, and the only person I could find was Danny T. Law that had a list kind of similar to this, so don't know if this works. We'll find out, but as long as you're for the ride, if you're going to do some shopping, maybe you want to buy this, because it's a fairly cheap list. You can do it over at Tales of Adventure. It's TOAMagic.com. You can use my code DRAGON. It'll save you 5%. It's DRAGN. So save yourself some money, support the channel. For now, let's go see if we can get some damage from the future. Ugh. I mean, we're keeping it. It's just kind of a gross setup. Let's take some damage. All right, they're playing blue, so I guess it's probably safest to just get this down now. Go attacking. Dowerport Mage, you got it. Let's try this. Oh, whoa, what happened? Oh. It just put it back in my hand before letting the autopay resolve. That was weird. And then I guess we'll just attack. Alright, well that works. Yes, I will gladly play a Stomping Ground. Cool, glad I waited. What you won't do, opponent. What you won't do. I think this is just a straight up trap card. I have had at least 3 opponents try to play that against me, and nothing good has happened on any of those times. Let's go red. Let's try this here. Opponent oddly let that happen. What if we try to do this? Would you like to do something to that now? No. All right. I guess we attack. I was going to say, I assume you have to do something here. We still get a card, so that's fine. And then we play one of these to deal 2. Might as well put one of these on the battlefield, right? Deal 2 to you. All right. And then here comes Big Hellkite or something. Oh, Enduring Courage. Yeah, that's not going to do it, I don't believe. I just play this and attack with everything, right? That's just kind of the play here. I mean, we got Hasty Duders. Yeah, that'll do it. It's always unfortunate when you draw the thing you want to have on top of your deck. But yes, we will keep this. I think we have to do this and then try to still play something off the breakout. I think that's our plan here. Llanowar Elf, sure. Come on, something good. Wow, all the Uharis was on top. All right, well, that's a thing. Though also, there's an argument to be made for taking another Hemosymbic Might, because they can pump each other too, which is kind of interesting. Oh boy, this got interesting. Wow. Okay, sure. Go attacking. I assumed there was going to be something like that, so I was not terribly surprised. However, though, we have a backup. We have a symbiote. Yeah, let's just attack. F it. If you want to trade one of your dudes for my might, I'm okay with that. Love it. Let's put this over here. Because, by the way, while our creature is tapped, it still gets to deal damage. So it looks like they're going to do that and get rid of our Uharis, which they don't know is actually not the good play for them. Actually, can we win like this? If we play this, pump this, this goes to 4, they take 4, 5, 6. Or I can attack with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter all that much which way we do this. Oh, actually, could I? No, because this is a creature. Never mind. I was thinking I could just put both on a Slick Shot, and that would have done it. But nope, that gets us there, too. I guess we still keep it? Oh, yeah, we're probably losing to this. Because usually if you're playing Headliner, there's a white mana to follow, and that's not good for us. If it's just mono red, then like maybe. Nope, there's the white mana. That's concerning. Man, I just don't have any of the quality spells I want here. Alright, I mean, we discouraged the opponent from attacking last turn, so let's just do this for now. Yep, that's what I thought. That's tough. Is there any way we don't die if we try to get aggressive here? I don't know what that answer is. I wish I did. I guess we can just do this. See if the opponent commits to blocking. Which they probably won't. Alright. Oh, so we just got that. That's not any good for us, sadly. Alright, I guess we'll just play one of these as a blocker. Not much else we can do. Dang. That's tough. Yeah, we kind of needed the Might or the Uharis or something here. Just as is, I don't think we're going to have enough to finish the job. There's maybe a world where we could get lucky if we get the free Uharis and then could pump it up. I don't know. We'll see. But it's going to be real tight. Yeah, you might as well attack with something. I was going to say, like, got to get some damage in there. All right, we're going to take a lot. All right, can we get the right spells here? Okay, that's maybe a start in the direction we want to go. All right, there wasn't a... There's also a Might. Let's think about this. If we play the Might gets to attack. We could play Emberheart Challenger. We could play Slick Shot. That's not going to cut it. We'd have to Aloe Alchemist. And then that would be 4. Yeah, it's not going to do it. We need this. All right. So now I assume we have to Aloe Alchemist. So we get to deal 3. Actually, all right. I guess it's your time. And then we got to take 2. And then Aloe Alchemist this guy. Attack. Actually, if they don't block, they die. Because it would be 5, 10. Oh, that's it. That's it. They're going to take 10, and then during our instep, they take 5 more. Wow. Sick. We were in such bad shape there. That didn't even seem fair. Opponent was at 13, and basically one creature killed them. That's kind of nutty. Okay, let's keep it. I mean, this is functional. I do like that we have a reasonable number of trample creatures and things that give trample. So that helps quite a bit. We can turn this into a forest to play Baloth next turn if we want to. Either way, we're probably putting it on forest, actually, based on our hand. Well, maybe not. We have this. Let's just do this and see if they'll trade. I don't think they will, but they might consider it. No, they didn't. All right, they're about to do something crazy. Oh, they're probably playing the big 5-color spider next turn. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Oh, this is probably going to work out pretty well for them. Because our hand is not very many creatures. Or spells, I should say. Alright, I'm just going to put this on green. And pass, because I'm pretty sure they just play Big Spider and that's game. Otherwise, we could play Questing Druid and try to find a Giant Growth or something. Oh, it's an Ouroborid. Alright, yeah, GG's. That's just the same. We're not going to win from there. Sure, let's keep it. Oh, this will be fun. I don't know how much damage we can do, but we're about to find out. Sucks that we drew Uharis. I needed it to be like 2 cards lower. I mean, this does trample, so that counts for something. But we'll see. Wow. Nothing to take advantage of the life gain there. I mean, that's a big body. That's legit. Oh, really? So they kept an opener that was Leyline, this guy, this guy. Kind of interesting they're even playing this card, honestly. And that's the first time I've seen this in the life gain list. I don't know, maybe that's new meta stuff. I don't know. But either way, on to the next one. Hey y'all, if I could give you like a quick interlude here just for like 30 seconds, I just want to ask, if you haven't, please consider subscribing to the channel. I get my stats that say a lot of you that watch actually aren't subscribed, and a bunch of you don't hit the like button or the hype button. That would be really helpful for the channel right now. I could really use it, and I'd really appreciate it. And it's still free. But alright, gave you a couple of seconds to do all the stuff, the things that make the dings. Let's go play some more Magic. Ugh. Let's mulligan. Can't keep that as much as I would want to. That's treading on very dangerous ground. Let's get rid of one of these. Yeah, let's go ahead and plot this. And let's go ahead and plot this. Blue-red, they could be doing anything, so who the hell knows what's happening. Yeah, let's try. Oh, nothing. That's not what I expected to see. Pay. Do we even need to pay life here? I mean, I guess if we pay life, we can pretend like we're going to do something. Okay, they have a way to at least remove creatures here. Oh, or did they wait to try to counter that and then they couldn't? You can counter this, though. Or kill our Slick Shot. Either is fine. Yep, that works for us. And go attacking. Gonna bounce it? Sure. Steam Core Scholar. You got it. Alright. Might as well go attacking. Sure. You got it. Fear of missing out. More cards. Sure. Oh, Hemosymbic Might. You are so close to being the right card. But you're so very, very wrong. Alright. Challenger it is. I mean, you put the 4-4 on the Scholar, put the 2-3 on the Baloth, and that's the quality block you want. I mean, okay. Sure. Not really what I expected, but alright. Seems good. Pay 2, play this guy. Alright. I mean, we're probably dead still here because they can double strike and put or double attack and put a bunch of counters on it. And we're only at 10, so if they draw even one more card, then that'll do it. Because then they'll add 2, attack for 4, add 2, attack for 6. I mean, we could chump block one of them, but that's not going to be enough. Yeah, alright, that'll do it. I'm going to keep this and gamble. Though, I'm beginning to think we need a couple more 1-drops in this deck. But this is probably fine. I think our plan here is just going to be plot the Slick Shot and then see what we get off of the Breakout. This is likely a Reanimator deck of some kind, so we're just going to have to go for it on a turn and see if we can get there. Okay, that's good. I mean, like, definitely. Yeah, let's do this and just, like we were saying, plot the Slick Shot show off. I mean, we could Hemosymbic Might, pump it, attack. I assume they're still leaving up spot removal here, if they're doing nothing else. Oh, there's the Overlord. All right, well, if we're going to go for it, here's the shot. I think we could one-shot it. Yep, I think this will do it. Play Slick Shot. Play Might. I don't know. Math is for blockers. We're going to find out. Pump. We might be a little short, but it's alright. Still worth it. Yep, opponent's at 1. Well, the good news is we have some things we can do. We have some hasty things. That won't do it, so that's good. Actually, we have 2 hasty things. We're fine here. We're still going to get there. I mean, that was a big turn 3, though. Yeah, having 2 blockers with 1 being a flyer. Yeah. Yep. Well, one thing we learned is we could outrace a Reanimator deck. I'm assuming this was probably the new fancy version with Cavaro or whatever, and they were trying to get a demon to get all that out and kill somebody. We had a version of that, but yeah, glad we didn't have to worry about it. Oh no, we get to go first, but this hand's kind of bad. I guess we mulligan. Ooh, gross. You know, though, for the sake of content, I'm going to keep it. This is definitely a do as I say, not as I do type situation. I would like an untapped land here so that we could potentially break or set up the symbiote. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Pollinator. Boo. That thing can block all our stuff. That's not cool. All right. No attacks. Let's see what we could do here. Oh. Is this a weird Insidious Roots build or something? No, they left whatever it was on top of their library. They didn't put either one in the graveyard. That's mildly concerning. Alright, so if we pumped both of these, one could pump the other one to 3, the one pumped the other one to 6. So we'd have a 9 and a 6 is 15. It wouldn't be enough. We need an untapped land so we could break out plus Dreadmaw and see what kind of trouble we can get into. Okay, they have to be playing Roots, right? Because nothing else makes sense here. Get green from this. Boo! That sucks for us. Well, not the greatest thing. Those are probably about the worst possible hits we could have. That sucks. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna full control, attack. With the abilities on, we'll target the other might. Submit 1. This will target the other might. Submit 1. And then just to make sure we don't lose any mites here. Yeah. Oh, I did that backwards. No, that's actually right. It worked out right. Sure, that's fine. Like, they obviously want Rubblebaut Maverick in the graveyard, but that's okay. And we get to destroy an artifact. Okay. Didn't get a good hit off of the breakout, but can't ask for too much more. We did what we could. Yep, you got it. Oh, that sucks. All right. All right, we're out of goodies. This is kind of it. Opponent's at 6. I mean, unless we can draw another giant growth or something. Dredger's Insight. That's going to at least get you a life back. Yep. That's not nothing. It blocks a thing right now. God, there's so many cards we could draw here that would be good. Our dude that tramples, right? Our plot guy, that'd be good. Not that. Those are not it. All right, opponent goes to 2. Unfortunately, that was not one of our pump spells. Stelly Reclaimer. Sure, get rid of one of our guys. That makes sense. All right, if we can just get a trample spell here, we win. You are not it. We still have so many things we could draw here. Come on. We're so close. What's funny is I don't even know if they're actually an Insidious Roots deck. They might just be a fancy graveyard deck. Also, by the way, the only time I've seen a Stelly Reclaimer actually cast. Like, and every time I've tested it, that card has been very bad. Hell, even our hasty guy, our 3/2 Baloth would have been good enough here. Oh, we have so many outs. Ugh. And we're only playing, I think, 19 lands. So this is rough to hit lands in this stretch. Just anything with trample or that allows trample is what we need right now. Or haste, I guess, because technically another breakout could potentially be good enough here. I mean, I assume they're going to gain at least 1 life, right? Because they can get back any of these things. Okay, I mean, it removes a creature from your graveyard, so, I mean, you still gain a point. Come on. Hasty stuff or tramply stuff. That's what we're looking for right now. I mean, I guess you can give it Pollinator's ability. But then I don't know what it does after that. Oh, they might also be concerned about taking a point of damage, too. Depending on what they're trying to do. Though, taking a point to play a blocker is actually kind of reasonable. Because you're taking one to prevent whatever anyway. It then just means you can't ever use your... If you survive the turn, you can't use the starting town. Unless you get something out of your graveyard first. Thank you for the love of everything. Alright. Let's go. Thank you. Jeez. Woo. Yeah, that was crazy. We had challengers, slick shots, Baloths, breakouts. I guess potentially the other druid because we could have found an answer that way. The Dreadmire's Ire we at least used. Giant Growth would have worked because we could have pumped and made something else bigger. So like almost every card that wasn't a land was legit. Oh god, that's crazy. I guess Uharis would have been bad because we wouldn't have played anything from exile, so there's that. But yeah, take the win. Cool deck from the opponent, though. I wish we could have seen more of what they were trying to do because this very much looked like it was an Insidious Roots deck, and it turns out it's probably not at all. They're just doing some fun stuff here. But yeah, I remember in the preseason, we had such discussions over this card, and I think Dev was actually a proponent of this card, and I was totally down on this one. And yeah, it's just not found a home yet. I think it will in the future. I just don't think we're there yet. Okay, I guess we'll keep it. Just for the lulz. I mean, we don't have much else going on, so let's just do this. into this and see what we find. Oh, we found one of our dudes anyway. Good deal. Love that for us. All right. Please don't kill our duder. Okay, excellent. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to see if we can get a pump spell off of this. It's a bit risky, but we did find one. So that was good. Opponent's going to go to 1. Sure. I was going to say, you kind of have to do that, right? Okay, they gain some life. We will probably just do this into this. Then play an Uharis. Deal 2 to you. Since we did play the questing druid from exile. I mean, next turn we have a lot of damage. And if they have just a shelter, we just block with our druid. Not sure what they're planning here. It's probably something devious. Oh, Elspeth. Though if it's just Elspeth, that's still fine, because we can just give Uharis trample and none of this really matters. Alright, we draw. Go to the main. Just trying to think. If we play this, tapping this, Uharis gets bigger. He has double strike. We give it trample. Yeah, alright. Looks good to me. Let's do this. Tapping this guy. So 5 minus 2. Yep, that leaves me enough mana to do what we need to do. Target this creature. Then we will attack. Just the one attacker. I mean, we got it covered either way because of the Dreadmaw's Ire. Opponent, you don't have a choice but to block. Okay, they're saying nice deck. Okay, they see the writing on the wall. Yeah, we could have giant growth to make it 8, and then we do this to make it 10. So technically, Uharis could have done 20, could have done 30 damage by itself. That's just silly. I think we have to mulligan that. Though that was very, very enticing. I think we keep this, scrap this, and let's go here. Oh, that's very exciting. Let's do this first. Attack with these duders. Alright. If you got a kill spell, you got to kill some things now. Yep, that makes sense. Ooh, that's spicy. Play this, pump our dude. That's 4 plus another 4 is 7, so it's 11. Alright. Guess this is the world we're in. Let's go. Got another kill spell? It is a Larcenist. The Larcenist actually... No, it doesn't quite help us. Kinda does, kinda doesn't. Let's do this, see what we find. Oh, Uharis. Nice of you to show up to the party, bro. Then if we attack... Yeah, I mean, I guess if we do this, then they have to... I mean, if we do this, this only tramples for 3. Yeah, alright. Let's put it here. Because then they just have to block. I mean, they have to block either way, but like... Yeah, alright, cool. I feel like the deck is just beating our opponents into submission on some of these. Like, they're literally just, well, even if I block, what am I going to do? I got to get rid of both these idiots next turn or whatever. You know, and I don't blame them. I mean, I probably would feel the same way. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy. I also feel like maybe that wasn't even the best thing to do. Maybe I could have just... What did I have on the battlefield? I had 3 land. Oh, you know what? What did I even do that for? I could have just pumped and then fling, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's been a long day. Either way, we still got the win. It didn't matter. Okay, let's see what we can turn this into. Oh, Rizna's kind of interesting here, but I don't think that's what we want. Hello, Tifa. Okay, so here's the thing. We have to think about how can we beat Tifa in 2 turns, basically. I think here we could play Emberheart Challenger. Then next turn, there's a world where we could possibly fling to get out of trouble. So let's do this. Only really can attack with this. Alright. I mean, depending on what the opponent does, you know, if we could find one of the cards that gives trample or something, like, yeah, maybe there's a thing. Yeah, we take the 4. I mean, we risk dying next turn if they have the right things, but we're an all-in deck, so our goal is just go for it, you know? Alright, so if we give this 3, that tramples. We can Wild Ride our thing, which pumps this to... Actually, I don't even know if we want to do that. Can we fling for enough, I guess, becomes the question. If we Wild Ride, then that's 4. That pumps us up to 3. Then the 4 is 7. This makes it hard for you to block, and we're going to spend the same mana, so I think we just do this. And then there's a world where maybe we would want to give something haste next turn. Potentially. Now this could also be... No, it wasn't. I was going to say, like a giant growth or something. That would have been great. Oh, we're going to be just short, aren't we? Because I can pump. Oh, this is only going to go to 1 more. That'd be 7. Ah, how sick. All right, I guess we have to play this. Yeah, being able to fling for 7 is so brutal there. I mean, if they have 2 lands, we die, right? All right, Chocobo double. Yep. Yep. All right. Well, we were just a mana short. We didn't get the right pump spell. In hindsight, if I'd have done the math first, I think we still win there, because I could have just Wild Ride, go big to where they have to block, and then we wouldn't have been... I mean, Tifa would have been like 12 or something. That's fine. We could still take that. And then we possibly just win on the next turn by flinging something. So that one's on me. I think we could have won that, actually. That's just a bad attack on my part. I'm not counting that one against the deck. Okay, let's keep it. There's a lot of little learnings with this deck that I'm okay with. I know people in the comments always go like, "Oh, I can't believe you did X, Y, Z." I'm like, bro, we're playing new decks literally every day. Like, things are gonna happen. It's not that serious at the end of all of it, you know? Let's go and see if we can hit our boy. We did. Look at that. Love when things work out. Am I willing to attack with both here? Nah, we're not. We're not. It's tempting. It's tempting, but I don't think it's worth it there. There's a chance they're also going to, like, spend mana, kill our Uharis. I mean, obviously, I would. I just want a 1-mana pump spell to put on the Might next turn. Yeah, it feels like you'd have been crazy not to do that. Let's go ahead and do this. Attack with that, dude. Then next turn, we get a whole pile of tramplers. Sure. I respect you, but we ain't afraid of you. Let's go with... this. Plot this. And we're attacking. Sure. Okay, there's giving up. Works for me. Ooh. I'm gonna mulligan this. Alright, not the greatest hand, that's for sure. I guess we put Giant Growth away? I don't know what this needs to look like right now. Like, there is a world where we could do this on turn 3 or 4. Or, I guess it'd have to be turn 4, actually. Take the damage. Let's go ahead and just put this away. They're going to be sitting on removal spells, so we have to figure out how we can get the most damage down. Unstoppable Slasher. You got it. So that just puts us in a bad spot then, huh? What do we do here? Actually, I know what we do here. We play Emberheart Challenger, but don't attack. We play this. We tuck this away. And then we just attack for 1. And then we try to win with Uharis next turn. Going just crazy. Now, if they have another spot removal, there's just nothing we could do about it. Yeah, no blocks. This is just like, if you have it, you have it. Oh, they're going for it. Awesome. Awesome. I love that people are so afraid of that card. Okay. That opens up the doors here, then, for us to go Uharis. Wild Ride. Because it'll actually have haste now. Then we put this on here. So now we played a card from exile. We attack. Oh, we're going to be 1 short. Yep. We could shoot them for 1 or... No, I messed up. I messed up. Oh, no, I didn't have the mana. I guess we shoot you, put you to 1. That's all we can do. Hopefully they don't have the removal spell for Uharis here. Oh, actually, I guess it doesn't matter. We get to play Uharis and Fling next turn. Right? So they're just dead. I mean, I guess they could have another instant speed removal. I mean, we'll attempt to block. I mean, like what else are we going to do? Okay. I would like to play this. They obviously have a removal or something. Yeah, let's go with this guy because it has trample. And then just attack. I assume you attempt to remove something. Sure, that makes sense. Sadly, we did not play a card from exile, or we would have been able to kill them there. We're also at only 3 life. Okay, now the opponent's just dead. Cool. Doesn't really matter what we do here. We had multiple ways to do it. I mean, let's just fling it at him. What am I doing playing around here? Target creature I control. Shoot the opponent. We could have just done it at end step and hit them for a lot too, though. Either would have worked. Yeah, so I don't know, y'all. This actually did okay. What is our final record on this thing? Final record looks like it was 14-5, so pretty strong stuff. It can, like this type of deck is known to do, or mono red decks or whatever, it can kind of peter out a little bit at times if you get a weirdly kind of slow draw. But what I do like about this version is there's a lot of haste in here, where you're talking about Breakout, the Baloth, the Challenger, Slick Shot, right? That's all really good. You can technically get extra cards through Breakout, through Rizna, the Questing Druid, and you have finishing damage in Uharis and Kala Sellsword, right? Because you can just fling something. So we also saw, if you just pump up Uharis, sometimes that's just enough, right? It's once you get it to a 5, it deals 10, and then end of turn deals 5, right? So that's good enough too. So yeah, lots of cool stuff this deck has going on. I don't know what I would change. There were times I wanted more 1-drops in here. I just don't know what I would want it to be. Maybe the Haste Cat. I think they're called like the something kittens. Yeah, Skittering Kitten. It's a 1/1 for 1 with haste. You can discard its draw card. So a discard, sacrifice, like sure, not usually what you want to be doing, but when you're looking for just an answer and maybe you want to get rid of a land to try to find something, that could help. So I don't think that would be a bad choice. So if you're missing something else, maybe you can squeeze that in. But for the most part, this deck is fairly cheap if you wanted to build it in paper. I think the only pricey card in here might be Slickshot Show Off. I think the others are all pretty cheap as far as the rares go. And then, of course, a bunch of these are just commons and uncommons. So worth considering if you want to build it in paper, assuming you already have the lands, because the lands are going to be pricey. But yeah, either way, link will be in the description. Go over to Moxfield, download it. Of course, as always, please remember to support the sponsors of the channel. Use my code, save some money. And if you haven't, please, if you'd be so kind, hit the like button and the subscribe button, because a lot of you don't do that on each video, and that's a thing that's free that really, really, really helps the channel. Also, hype it up, because I still don't see the hype button on my stuff, but some of y'all do. But otherwise, that's all I have for now. We'll see you next time.